was I had a client who lost an enormous tender. He'd been the incumbent for about 10 years, so he thought that he was definitely going to get it, and he was completely blindsided when he lost this particular tender. And he came to us after he tried on his own, going back to the client and saying, look, what did we do wrong? And the client went, no, nothing really, there wasn't much in it, I couldn't pinpoint one thing or the other. And he then came to us because he realized that the consequence of that was he wouldn't know what he needed to fix. He wouldn't know how to get the next tender when it came up again, or how to make sure that he didn't lose tenders of the rest of his clients that he still had, the 98% of the clients that he still had. And this was a multi-million-dollar client that he had. He was in the construction business. So we went in as an independent third party, and people will tell us what they wouldn't tell him. And it turned out that actually there's nothing really wrong with his products and services. It wasn't that much better than anyone else's, and they came across pretty arrogant. Well, they'd had the business after all for so long. They hadn't kept up with what the competition was doing, and they just thought, well, we're the best. But actually, they weren't. Because the second incumbent, who then actually got the business, was offering a lot more for their money. So as a result of doing this, he was then able to rehire a new salesperson and also train the people internally, and they've now got a culture of systematically looking at what the competition is doing to make sure they're always on top when it comes to their products and services.